Hey guys, so today's video is about me ranting about my experience of joining a reading community. And you might as well get used to the switches in my video backgrounds because I keep moving and yeah, get used to it. So, you know that I live in a very rural area of Malappuram district, so we don't have much access to just anything, like a public library or a park. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing. So, you know how I always wanted to be a part of a reading community, but I've never gotten an opportunity to be a part of one. So I was pretty much elated when my mom told me that she received a call from the public library, which is 10 kilometer apart, um, on asking us to join them for a readers gathering. So yeah, I was very excited, but I was no, I wouldn't say I was disappointed, but my first impression was low-key off because okay, so there was only like 14 people in total, and that is including me and my mother, and the age group was like 45 years to 70 years. So yeah, so there was this gap between the Gen Z and the millennials. um so yeah, I picked up oh, we all got a chance to introduce ourselves and also to talk about the book we recently read. Uh, I picked up a Japanese literature, and it was about time traveling, and they were like, okay, like, okay, I was like, they were like, oh, you can speak, and I went like, um, I, 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 I recently read a Japanese literature, and I don't know if I should talk about it. Like, I don't know if it is relevant to talk about it right now. And they were like, yeah, go on, go on. And yeah, they were like, interesting, but not their cup of tea. And they all talked about like Malayalam old novels and prose. Don't get me wrong, Malayalam has some really, really good works written. But the thing is, most of Malayalam works still remain unnoticed. Um, so I was listening to them speak about the books they've read, and it was like the plot, like the storyline was so interesting and very well executed. I never saw Malayalam literature in that ray of light. Like it was actually good listening to those stuff. Like it made me want to get into Malayalam literature more. Like I've been thinking about it for a while, but I've not um yet picked up a book that is my cup of tea or that made me want to finish it in one day or like that. So I should get into Malayalam literature. So there was this argument raised when we all had our chance to talk about ourselves, right? So this lady went like, reading is dead in this generation, and this guy was like, guy means like uncle. He was like, I don't think reading is dead. I don't think reading will ever be dead. It's just that people read different stuffs these days, like Gen Z's, and it's just that their kind of thing or their kind of literature don't really interest us. But that does not mean reading is dead or reading will ever be dead. One lady started crying because she remembered her mother. And the mother is very relevant here because it was her mother who brought her into the world of books. It was a mother that it was a mother who planted the seed the seed of reading into her, and it just grew on her. And she said that she has not read one fourth of the books that her mother have read, and it was so emotional. It got so emotional, like the others started tearing up. And there was this one lady who did not get the chance to work on what she really wanted in her prime or golden age, and it is now that she's having or she's making time to do what she really wants. Like that's so that was so touching. Like there is this frustration when you're not able to do what you really wanted. Like that is so frustrating. And when you keep these emotions bottled up inside of you, it just bursts out somehow. So reading just reading helps you work on that. It's not my words. That these are said by someone else mm, in that community. One drawback is finding the right community. So for someone like me who does not have access to just anything, or just any community that I can choose, try out, and decide which one to join. So for someone, so I had just this. I went and I got some experience, some life lessons with. Okay, I did feel connected with the people. Um, and it's like you're never lonely if it's with if you're with books and people who are in love with books. So, guys, do check out your local libraries and also get to know if they are organizing book gatherings. And if it is so, then please do be a part of it if you're interested, because it helps you grow. It is a safe space, at least for me. So, I'll see you guys in my next video. And please do let me know if you're already in a part of a community like this.